It's not a spray, and I do not like that. I got the Comme des Garcons Parfums Discovery Set, so let's check it out. This has all the most popular fragrances and their biggest hits. So these should be all good. It was only $40. I got it at Dover Street Market here in New York City. And the sales rep was so nice and told me that his favorite one in this set was just 2, which is surprising because, well, a lot of people like 2, but I thought he would like 2 Man, but it seems like 2 is more popular than 2 Man among everybody, even including men. And I also got tester strips, so this time I don't have to spray samples all over my arms and run out of room like I normally do. I love Comme des Garcons because they're just so avant-garde and a little bit weird, and I really like that. Oh. This is really cool, but I think they're all dabbers. Are they spray? I'll start from here. So this is 2. I do like the presentation, how they're all different colors, and the bottle is cool. Yeah, it's not a spray, and I do not like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can put it up in the box. You can stand it in the box. If you ever get these tester strips, it really doesn't matter these days because everyone just sprays it, and if spraying it is probably better on this side, but this really is the handle because it's thicker, so you have more room to hold it. It's also thicker so that you can write down, or the perfumer would write down the name of their formula, and then this end they would dip into the formula bottle. So that's why it's skinnier, so it could fit into the formula bottle. Also, it uses up less product, and the perfumers don't want to get olfactory fatigue or go nose blind by smelling too much of their fragrances, so that's why it uses less fragrance. Also, this is heavier, so when you bend this up, it will weight it down, and then that will stay off the table. So this is the handle, and this is the part that the fragrance is supposed to go on. So, but this is still even too big to put in here. I'm just going to fold it a little bit, and it will fit inside. Okay. Actually, what I'll do is I'll put each one of these on a tester and let them dry, and then go back and smell each tester strip. So I'll do that now. This is 2 Man. This is Wonderwood. That's kind of nice. It's like very warm and woody. This is Black Pepper. I've seen some reviewers who just weren't really too excited about this, but I'll reserve my judgment. Oh, this is Concrete, which I'm very excited about, because a lot of people seem to like this. And it's like a fresh scent, kind of like wet concrete after a rain. And this is Amazing Green. Okay, I'm gonna let these dry down a little bit, and I'll be right back and give all these samples a whiff. Okay, the test strips have dried down a little bit, so let's check them out. Again, this was 2. It's very fresh, it's light, kind of watery, ozonic. A lot of people online, I watched some other reviews on YouTube, and a lot of people really like this. But to me, I guess I really don't like fresh fragrances, but if you like fresh fragrances, you might like this. It's pleasant. I'll test all of these more and see how they wear, and I might change my mind, but it's not as amazing as I thought it was going to be based on other people's reviews. But it is nice. Okay, so this is To Man. Ooh, I do like this. It's warm and spicy, a little bit musky. I think this would be good for winter. Yeah, I like it. I also like how they don't really give you any notes with this, so you just have to come up with your own conclusions and whether you like it or not. So they don't influence you by telling you what the ingredients are. Well, I mean, they do tell you what the ingredients are, but they don't really tell you what the notes are. And I like that. So it's just open it up to your interpretation and how it smells on you and how you interact with it. So I like that. So now this is Wonderwood. So I guess it's just woody. It's nice. It's very, compared to Man, this is a lot lighter. It's weird because it's almost like warm but fresh. Like wet wood. Like a broken down tree that's fallen in the forest and it got wet and rained on. But you can kind of smell some sap and cedar. Yeah, so like kind of like wood that's been left out in the rain in a forest. It's nice. Now we've got black pepper. One reviewer really was not crazy about this, so let's see what I think. I can see what they meant. Because it's peppery, but kind of weird. But I like it. I mean, I like weird fragrances. Things are a little bit avant-garde and a little bit off, or just not the norm. I like it. I'm not sure if I'd buy it, but I do like it. Okay, here we go with Concrete. Yeah, so this is light and fresh. It's supposed to smell like concrete, a wet building after a rain. You know, when you see a slab of concrete and after it rains you see like the wet spot and then it just evaporates. I'm almost getting like a gourmand note to it. It doesn't really smell to me like wet concrete, but it's nice. It's also like a light, fresh fragrance, and I'm not really into light and fresh and ozonic fragrances. But it's nice. And the last one is Amazing Green. That's interesting. Because I was expecting like fir, pine needles, but it's kind of like wet grass with a little bit of dirt mixed in there. Maybe cucumber. Yeah, it's kind of like gourmand. I'm kind of smelling green food. I like it, but it's also fresh. So I'm just not really in the mood for fresh fragrances right now, just because it's fall, winter, and I just want kind of warm, cozy, spicy fragrances. And so the fresh fragrances really aren't doing anything for me right now. But I do like it. This might be nice in spring. So that is my initial reaction of Comme des Garçons Parfums Discovery Set. They're good. Nothing really wowed me. And I kind of don't like that everything was these dab bottles. I prefer it if they were sprayers, because that's how you would wear it. The bottles have an atomizer and you would spray it. So the best way to test these out is if the testers also had an atomizer. I will wear these more and just see how they work. And I do want to buy a bottle just because I love the bottles of Comme des Garcons. They're like these weird bottles that don't stand up. They only lie flat, which is kind of annoying, but that's kind of the ethos of Comme des Garcons. It's very like anti-establishment, avant-garde. If all bottles stand up, you can be sure their bottles are going to lie down, and I kind of love that irreverent attitude. These fragrances from Comme des Garcons parfums are, let's say 50% bougie. The jury's still out on these. Stay tuned for more fragrance reviews. If you want to see my fragrance review of fake colognes from Temu, click here, comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.